Hey guys, Mr. Mackey here, and welcome to the final challenge and the final problem you're going to be doing on my channel, Mr. Mackey's Maths. What a journey this has been. This is episode 119, one more episode to go, and then my channel is shutting down because people are going back to school. And I want you guys to have a nice summer, a little break from all the tension that's going on, and I hope you guys have a fantastic summer. But we'll go over that more tomorrow. Let's focus on the final challenge, which I consider to be the hardest challenge out of all of them. So I have two friends, Ben and Jason. Ben is X years old and Jason is 5 years older than Ben. If I was to multiply their ages together, you will get 234. Now, when Jason was born, his mum and dad put into their account £2,500, and every year there is 3% interest. How much will there be in that account 5 years after this test? 5 years later. So Jason at the moment is 5 years older than Ben. How much money is in there 5 years after this occasion? Now, the first thing we have to do is we need to find out how old Jason is, and from this we need to find out how old Ben is. Now, to do this, we're going to create an algebraic problem. So, firstly we need to find out what Jason is. Well, Jason is 5 years older than Ben, so it's x plus 5. Now, the product of Ben and Jason's age with the algebra is x multiplied by x plus 5. X times x is x squared, and x times 5 is 5x. And this will all equal 234. Now, because there's an x squared, we're going to be doing a quadratic equation. So we will need to factorise it, or the quadratic formula. We'll see. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to move that 234 to the other side, so we turn that plus into a minus, and we make it all equal to 0. So now we have x squared plus 5x minus 234 equaling 0. Now from this we will get two solutions for what x is, but how we choose which solution is best we'll get to in a minute. Now we can factorise it. This equation can be factorised, however, it's kind of difficult finding the facts of 234, that's quite a big number. So I'm going to be using the quadratic formula, which you can still use for equations that can be factorised. So let's enter it. So what you should write in your calculator is negative 5 plus or minus 5 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 234 all over 2. So you enter that into your calculator, so minus 5 plus the square root of 25 minus 4 times negative 234 all over 2, and you will get for your first number x equaling 13. So now let's do it for and the other number you should get is negative 80. So which one is the answer? Which one is the best way to represent x? Well, think about it. Can you really have a negative age? No. So negative 18 is not the age that Ben is. Ben will be 13 years old. So let's rub out that mark and let's write the number 13. So how old is Jason? Well, we add 5 to that because Jason's 5 years older. So Jason is 18 years old. How can we check if we're right? Well, let's do 13 multiplied by 18. That gets us 234, which is the product, so we know we've done it right. But the main question is, how much money will Jason have in his account 5 years after this date? So how it works is his parents invested £2,500 the year he was born, and every year following that it will gain 3% interest. Now, how do we represent that as a percentage? It becomes 1.03, because 100% with the additional 3%, and then we converted it into a decimal. And then we do that to the power of the year that we are focusing on. So the question was, it wasn't how much money will be in there at this exact moment, it's how much will be in there 5 years from now. So Jason's 18 now, so in 5 years' time, he will be 23. So we do it to the power of 23. So let's get our calculator, and we write in it 2,500 multiplied by brackets 1.03 to the power of 23. And from that, you will get a whole bunch of decimal points. You have to do it to 2 decimal places. So you will get the correct answer being £4,933.97. And that is it. Absolutely fantastic work, guys. Fantastic. And that's our final challenge. That is it. Today's challenge involved a lot. We did compound interest again, we did multiplying decimals, we used a quadratic formula, we used algebra, and we used rewriting equations in quadratic ways. Fantastic work. And what a way to be the penultimate episode of my channel. Now tomorrow, we're not going to be doing any challenges. It's going to be quite a short video. I just want to say, but we'll go over that tomorrow. But for now, enjoy the fact that you have now officially done all the maths in my channel. Well done, guys. Thank you for sticking with me, and thank you. We have gotten through such a traumatic time, not my channel, the lockdown, but we've gotten through it, and it's all thanks to everyone working together. So well done, guys. You should be so proud of yourselves, and fantastic work. See you tomorrow for the final episode of Mr. Mackey's Maths.